Hey everybody, Jackal's Painting here with another Airbrush Quickie tutorial, and today I'm going to show you guys how to airbrush this super sick green glow effect. Got our weird boy here that we worked on in our last video, and on his little weird boy staff I've got a really cool green glow representing the Wah energy, but you can use a green glow for anything that you want, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So the first step on our mini here is I'm going to pull out some Necrotite green from P3. This is going to be our base green. Even though this is a super bright neon green, I'm spraying it over this metallic piece here, and I've got it thinned down with some flow improver so it's really transparent. That's one thing that you always want to be doing if you're going to do an OSL or glow effect on your mini. You want to have all of your paints very transparent because you're going to be layering them on top of each other and kind of feathering them out to give that nice glow effect. So I'm just going to pick some points on this thing wherever I feel like I want it to glow. So like those little grabby tips and the little center spike thing in the middle. I'm going to start with doing the Necrotite green on there, just really transparent. Try not to force the paint to build up faster than it wants to. It's very thin and transparent, so if you try to make it build up in one spot, it might pool on you. So just hit a little bit and then move on to a different spot and kind of work your way around the model until you get the color built up. The next step is going to be to pull out a really bright yellow. In this instance, I'm using some Moon Yellow from Vallejo Model Color, and I'm just going to mix that right into the colors and flow improver we already have in the airbrush. And then I'm going to start reinforcing the Necrotite green that we laid down before. Not really trying to do a smaller surface area than the previous color in this step. I'm just reinforcing the Necrotite green, leaving the very transparent kind of feathered edges of the Necrotite green out towards the edges of our glow effect. So this is just kind of a in-between step where we're reinforcing that color, making it a little stronger and brighter. Now I've got my Stenolres white primer. I'm just using this as an additive. So what I've done is I've kind of rinsed out most of that color and then added in some white to it and then added in some more flow improver. So that way I'm not working with like a whole ton of paint in the airbrush, just as much as we need. And this is where we're going to start working those really bright off-white yellow colors into the smaller and smaller areas of our glow. So in this instance, it's out towards the tips and directly in the center of that little spike thing. And I'm just going to do a little bit of that, and we're starting to get that glow effect. And finally, I'm going to do that process one more time to rinse out most of that color, add in some more white and some more flow improver, so that way we are working with a kind of off-white. I like to do the off-white through the color buildup just because it blends a little bit nicer instead of just doing a pure white. When you actually put it on the model, the eye is going to think it's pure white, so it's going to give that white hot glow effect. And then we've got our other color transitions bleeding out from the center of those white points, and that's going to make us have that OSL glow effect. It looks really cool. Like I said, you can use this glow effect on basically anything you want. I'm just using it on this weird boy here because we're working on some orcs right now. So you can do it for power swords, psychic effects, engine glows, just about anything you can think of. If you just keep those little techniques down, you can use it with a lot of different colors. I'm just using green here. So hopefully this helps, and I will catch you guys in the next tutorial. Have a good one.